Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be going over the Steam Spring Sale 2024, showing you the best deals and some games to buy if you're looking to get some. So, there are some really great deals here. First off, on the main page we got Lies of P. Now, Lies of P is one of my favorite Souls-like games, so if you're a fan of Elden Ring and you're looking for something new, I highly recommend Lies of P. This game is phenomenal for action RPG fans. It is on the harder side of things, and definitely harder than Elden Ring. So, if you're a fan of that kind of brutality, fantastic game. As we get down through the list, there's some really big classics here, just like Cuphead and Stardew Valley. Now, if you haven't played either of these, they're really great games. One's a platformer. This is also a very difficult game. But Stardew Valley is great relaxation. If you're a fan of Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley would be right up your alley. Also, Hollow Knight is on for $10 Canadian. That is a steal of a deal and a fantastic game, so I would also recommend going with that. If you've never played Hollow Knight and you enjoy Metroidvania-style games, fantastic game overall. Well, we also have No Man's Sky here on sale. No Man's Sky has went through a lot of changes over the years, and this game's phenomenal now. Like, I am a big fan of it. There's sandbox style modes where you can really set the planets and the universe to whatever you prefer. I think that they did a great job with making No Man's Sky a whole lot better than it was at launch. So if you're looking for a game similar to Starfield but probably better, I think No Man's Sky is a really great game on sale for $38 Canadian. That is a great deal, and you can get a whole lot of fun out of it. Another game that's a great deal for lots of fun and lots of content is Terraria. If you've never played this, I'd recommend going after it. It's kind of like a Minecraft style game, so if you enjoyed Minecraft and you're looking to scratch that itch, fantastic game. And we're going to go through some more games on sale. A big one here, Baldur's Gate 3. Fantastic game. 10% off. Doesn't sound like a lot, but $71.99 Canadian. I would pay double the price of Baldur's Gate 3 for the amount of content, the amount of fun in this game. Phenomenal. If you're a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, you'll be right at home with Baldur's Gate 3. But even if you're just a fan of like turn-based combat, this game is amazing. There's lots of great builds out there. There's 12 different classes. You can multi-class. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is a really, really great game. So that's my number one choice and number one pick, I would say, for this sale. Even if it is only 10% off, still a phenomenal game. Game of the year last year too, so. There's also Dave the Diver, 25% off. That's not too bad. I've watched a lot of gameplay of this. I actually played a little bit. I don't own it, but I did play a bit of it. Pretty fun game overall, and it's for $20. Like, that's not a bad deal at all. We also got Hogwarts Legacy here. It's 50% off. Another phenomenal deal. This game's great at the start, but it's about 1/3 of the way through the game. It's like you got everything there. After it, it's just kind of repetitive, I found, but still a very great game. And if you're a fan of Harry Potter, you'll love this game just for the atmosphere and the world that it has. Palworld is on sale, 10% off. Not a whole lot, but hey, it's a cheap game as is. For $35, you're gonna get a whole lot of fun out of it. Whether you're a fan of Pokemon or you like the Ark survival style games, this is a really great game, so I think that's a pretty good one. We got Cyberpunk 2077 in its final form, like Frieza. This game is great. There's a DLC for it too, so if you love what you see, make sure you have a good running PC. That's kind of I recommend at least like a 30 series graphics card. RTX 3060 is what I got. It can run this game pretty well. Cyberpunk 2077, phenomenal game. I played on PlayStation 5, but overall, I think that that's a pretty good deal. If you've never played it before, I'd recommend it. It's a great game. We also have a classic, Grand Theft Auto 5. Somehow, this game has come out over almost 10 years ago. And this game, or it's come out over 10 years ago. The PC version came out in 2015. But this game is still extremely popular. It is the top streamed game on Twitch and YouTube often. So, yeah, 63% off for $15. If you've never played it, I'd grab that. It's great. Red Dead Redemption in the same vein. If you've never played this game, Grand Theft Auto 5 or Red Dead Redemption, both by Rockstar. Phenomenal games. I really enjoy the story in Red Dead Redemption. Super great game. We also got Hades here now. It's a roguelike hack and slash style game. I was obsessed with Hades for a while, and I've beaten Hades 10 times in a row. That's how obsessed I got with this game. It's a really great game, and if you're a fan of Greek mythology, give this one a go. It makes it really interesting characterization of all the Greek gods. You play as Zagreus, who is Hades' son, and yeah, there's a whole lot to this game. I don't want to get into too many spoilers, but there's a lot of Greek gods in it, a lot of great story. So I highly recommend Hades if you're looking for a game that you do, like a roguelike, you do die and restart a lot, but there's really great progression in this game, so I definitely recommend this one. We also got Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, and Skyrim. Those are 2 games on for $13 roughly Canadian. If you've never played either of these, I also recommend them, but Skyrim is getting a bit dated. Has a lot of great mods though, so there's a whole lot of fun. Slay the Spire, another really great roguelike game, but this is a card deck builder. I didn't know how I would like this because I'm not a fan of card games, but this game's amazing. Every run that you go through is going to be different, so I think that this is a really fun game and much different than what I was expecting out of a card game. So watch some videos. It's a lot of fun. You get cool builds every single time. We also got, I guess, in the realm of lots of roguelikes here, we got Cult of the Lamb. I had a lot of fun with this. This is like a roguelike game mixed with Animal Crossing. You have like this like base building aspect. You collect different people to add to your cult. It's a great game, honestly, and I think that this one it says it's cute. It is quite cute. It's funny despite the name and how dark the themes are. There's lots of updates to this game. Character customization. If you're someone that's into Twitch, you can integrate this with Twitch. There's a whole lot to it. Also, Dead Cells, another great. This is more Metroidvania style roguelike, side scrolling, and it's a fun game. I played it quite a bit. Same as The Binding of Isaac. These are all really great roguelike games with their own unique flair on it. If you're looking for a roguelike game, Hades would be my top pick, but Slay the Spire, Cult of the Lamb, Dead Cells, or The Binding of Isaac, all great options. I don't think you can go wrong with these games. Monster Hunter World, Capcom's great game. This is cool if you like beating up big enemies. There's going to be another Capcom game coming out after the sale ends on the 22nd with Dragon's Dogma 2. If you're waiting for something to scratch that itch, Monster Hunter World is a pretty great game as well. Persona 5 Royal, I put 200 hours into the original Persona 5 and then another like 50 in Persona 5 Royal. This game is fantastic. If you're a fan of JRPGs, if you're a fan of Pokemon even, and want a more adult version of it, this is your game. It's got a lot to it. Great story. You gotta like anime though, so if you're not a fan, I would skip out on it. Now we got some of the PlayStation games with the Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. Spider-Man 2 I'm currently playing through, whole lot of fun. But for PC players, definitely recommend this one. It plays well on a controller. Being able to swing through the streets as Spider-Man is something I'll never forget doing in a video game. They really rocked it with this. All PlayStation games that have been ported to PC have been great, so I love Spider-Man. Those games are great. Fallout 4 in the same vein as Skyrim. If you've never played it, this is your time. Under $10 Canadian. Phenomenal deal. And we also got Monster Hunter Rise. This is a newer game than Monster Hunter World, but I personally preferred Monster Hunter World over it. We also got the Resident Evil 4 remake. I haven't played, this is the only game that I haven't played from last year, and I played the original Resident Evil 4 hundreds of times. I played on the GameCube. This is a great game, and all the videos I've watched of it, it looks great. I'm planning on playing this during my October Spooktoberfest, so I'll be holding off on this one for a while. If you're a fan of racing games, Forza Horizon 5, another solid game, and that's a great price, $40. Came out in 2021, great game as well. But we also got Diablo, 50% off. This is a huge sale. Diablo 4, I played through and I beat the game, but it felt like a chore to beat it, to be honest. Like, just full honesty. Good game, though. Like, it is a good game. It's just, I don't know, missing something that made the Diablo 2 so special. And you can see it's got mixed reviews on Steam. Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition, if you've never played it before. Again, another PlayStation game that's phenomenal. And we got the Halo Master Chief Collection, $12. Halo 3, fantastic. Halo 2, fantastic game. Lots of great games on here. I'm going to finish off with the God of War on PlayStation, now on PC. This game is great. If you've played the original God of War games, Kratos, great protagonist, but he's matured a lot in here. If you played the old games, you haven't played this one, do yourself a favor, download this. It's an amazing game. So, if you, I guess, last one, Sid Meier's Civilization. If you want to spend thousands of hours out of your life, that's the game to do it with. $8 for all that content. Wild. So there it is. That's the Steam. Those are my top picks. Kind of the top ones here. Baldur's Gate 3, phenomenal game. If you haven't gotten it yet, I recommend this game. It's amazing. So, Liza P also too, another great game that I would recommend on here. But all of these games, pretty great. This is a good sale. So, let me know in the comments what game you're most excited for, and I will see you all in the next video.